Hey everybody. So I'm just gonna give you guys a few minutes to join in. It's a nice little etiquette I noticed everybody doing. Awesome. When you sign in, go ahead and put down where you're tuning in from. I'd love to hear that. Also, I'd love to know if you saw my YouTube video that I posted about 2 nights ago. Hey everybody. How is everybody doing? I'm really excited for you guys to be here today, and I'm excited to share what I have to announce. So I appreciate you taking the time out and being here today with me. Gonna let a few other people join in so nobody misses. We'll give it about 4 more minutes. So if you haven't already, go ahead and put down where you're tuning in from. Are you from the Fort Campbell, Clarksville area, or are you from somewhere else? So excited. Got a lot of frizzes going on today. Awesome. And I see that there's people, but I don't know who it is. So I apologize for not saying your name and saying hi, but for some reason it doesn't show me who's on. So hi. But yeah, okay. I am going to introduce myself and get a little acquainted with everybody. I am Jovana Chase, the founder and CEO of TheFindingMeMommy. And what TheFindingMeMommy LLC is a coaching practice that I run from my own home. And I have been established now for a year. So I've met a lot of great people in my community and around this nation. A lot of people have reached out to me and wanted to partner up, and I have been partnering up with not so many people, but enough that, you know, it caters to what I feel in my heart to be true. So I'm very, very happy with my progress and my practice. It's just been amazing. It's been a great, great journey. As a lot of you may know, I was reaching a point where I was into burnout, and I had to find me and who I really am. So that is why I named my business The Finding Me Mommy, because it was all after I became a mom. And some of you may know, but I grew up a military brat. We were in the Army when I was little, and I only had maybe 7 or 8 years outside of as a civilian, and it was no different. But becoming a military spouse was just so much fun. We had a great time, and we are still on this roller coaster ride. It's beautiful. It really is. We're learning a lot about life, about what to appreciate, what to be grateful for, you know. Those are the little things that during quarantine, I'm sure many of you have experienced. And speaking of which, what have you experienced during quarantine? Write that in the comments. I would love to hear. Awesome. So I have my notes. I will be looking at them periodically because I want to be respectful of your time. And I appreciate you guys tuning in to this announcement that I have to make. And there's actually more than one. There's 2 announcements that I have to make, or that I want to make. So I do appreciate your enthusiasm in being here today. And yeah, so like I said, I've been established for a year now, and it has been a great journey. I thought about incorporating some things into my practice, but I didn't want to overwhelm myself. I wanted coaching to be my number one, which I still do. And with my experience of having 1 year already established, there are still many people who don't know what coaching really is. And I'm here to tell you that what coaching is just a reassurance and an accountability that you can do what you don't think is possible. And that's why I cater to military spouses, men and women, because spouses can be men and women, and mommies, because I get it. I understand being a mom, and especially a mom of like together in age, pretty close in age, and all the frustrations and the stressors and all of the guilt and everything that goes with it, and it's just a whole bunch of unnecessary stressors. But I don't know that when I'm going through it, you know? So a lot of moms don't know either. And so I'm just here to facilitate a possibility. And I would also tell you that, yes, I do charge because this is my business. And I know that with a financial responsibility, there's more of a accountability for yourself. I paid for that, so I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So, as well as the fact that a lot of you military spouses might or might not know that there is health coaching available to you for free. Did you know that? Put in the comments down below. If you did not, then try it. If that is something that you want to do, go ahead and try that. A couple resources is the Army Wellness Center that is here on Fort Campbell. And there is Military One Source, which is nationwide. I mean, I think the Army Wellness Center is nationwide too, but there is one here where you can use the bod pod, a nutritionist, a health coach. Yeah. So there is that. If you want to go that route, you do have to do those in person, and they don't always cater to your schedule. So that is one benefit of using me as your coach if you do choose to, if you find that in your heart to, have an accountability partner for yourself. And I do cater to your schedule. I also do all of my sessions over the phone. That way you are in the comfort of your own home. And you don't have to worry about, did I do this wrong? Or did I say this wrong? Or no. I ask you specific questions, but it's only to laser down what is it that is really stopping you or preventing you from getting what you want. Because a lot of us fall into those ruts or, sabotage our own selves because they don't know where they're doing it. And that's where a coach comes in, is I help you to find out what might be missing or what you're doing to maybe cover up the fact that this is happening, to you. So I do that in a safe place. That way you're at home over the phone, and I'm non-judgmental. I promise. Everything I do is very unbiased. I love it. And whatever works for one person doesn't always work for another. So I don't do things like specific diets because not everybody's the same. I do everything very personable, catering to you and your body, you and your mind. Having said that, I do offer life coaching. I offer health coaching. I also have 2 programs that are specialty programs, diabetes and heart disease. So if you know anyone who is struggling with anything related to heart disease or diabetes, you can refer them to me, but also ask them first just to make sure that they're not already on a program. I do work very closely with physicians and other professionals like psychologists and therapists and all of that, just because you go to a doctor and the doctor says, I don't know what's going on with you no matter how many labs you take. So there's got to be something else, but they can't figure it out. So that's where I come in. I ask you all these personable questions. I even have you fill out some type of form, and we figure it out. If we can't figure it out, then we'll refer you somewhere else. So I am not a doctor. I am not any type of therapist or psychologist. So please don't get confused with that and coaching. Coaching is specifically catering to where you are right now in your life and where you want to go. We do go deep in some exercises as to, some history, but that's as it comes, and don't focus on that at all. Great. I also have a cleanse. It's 14 days. It's very accelerated. So if you're looking for clearing up acne or losing a lot of inflammation weight, because a lot of our weight we don't know is inflammation. So I help to guide you through that. Okay, enough about my coaching, right? What's this big announcement? Okay, so I'm looking at my notes here. Okay, so and the reason why a lot of people haven't heard about coaching is because it's very, very, very new. It's only been around, it's been practiced for 30 to 40 years, but it's only really been around as a certificate for about 20 years. So it is very new. If you're interested in a new career as a coach, please let me know. I have a great school to refer you to. There are other great schools out there too. So just do your research, and whatever is calling to you, that's where you go. Beautiful. So, all right. As a health coach, I cater to those who are suffering from something, whether it's mental. Hi. I see somebody on and I can't see who it is, so I'm sorry. But yeah, so as a health coach, I cater to what's going on in your life. What do you want to change? What do you want to feel better with? What do you want to lose? Is there some type of habit that you want to, change for the better, for more positive? Is there a mindset that you might be wanting to change? So with that, a lot of us don't know what it is that we want or need, but we know that there's something. So put down in the comments down below, what is something that you want and what is something that you need? Or if you don't know, just say, I don't know. I'd love to know. So whenever you guys put that down, or say it to yourself, you don't have to do it public. I want to reassure you that whatever it is, you know what it is. It's just the follow through that we forget about. And we don't sometimes know how to do that. We don't always know how to follow through or make it happen, right? So during quarantine, answer the question, what have you noticed about your body, whether it be positive or negative? I'd love to know. If you don't want to share, that's okay. I would try to be interactive as possible, but that's okay if you don't. I also want to say thank you so much for joining today, because you guys fill my heart, and I really do appreciate you from the bottom of my soul, all of everything. And great. So during quarantine, I noticed that there's some parts of my body that just they hurt. Why? Okay, well, could be genetic reasons.
Mom,
why.
Are you done yet?
No. So there could be genetic reasons why we have pain or discomfort or predisposed conditions, diseases. Okay, so sometimes, maybe, depending on you and your self and how much you want to take action on yourself, it just depends. That sometimes it's not curable, sometimes it can be put in remission. We just have to take it case by case. Now, there's other times where, like I mentioned before with the doctors, that you get so many labs done and you get so many x-rays and you get all of this attention from the physician, but still no results. Why? Why is that? I want to give you a secret. One huge reason it could be is that your body is trying to tell you something. And with our society nowadays, it's so difficult for us to listen to it. However, in quarantine, a lot of us were able to listen to it. What is our body or our mind trying to tell us about ourselves? What is it that we're not doing that we maybe can benefit from? Or what is it that our body needs in nourishment that, we haven't given ourselves? Is it a bath that has been long awaited, long postponed? Is it a massage that might actually loosen up some muscles? Or two, it could be your environment. Some things that trigger a lot of my diabetes patients or clients, not patients, their insulin levels rise when they are confronted with chemicals or synthetic materials. So a lot of it is cleaning materials that is not as natural as can be. Shampoos, conditioners, makeup even. Yeah, makeup, ladies. Be careful what you're putting on your skin. Even men who do performing arts. And it could also be your Wi-Fi and the 4G that's outside of our control. Guys, those video game consoles, your cell phones, your laptops, your tablets, all of this is giving off electromagnetic frequencies that do, in fact, interfere with our sleep patterns, our insulin levels, our inflammation. If you have arthritis and you find yourself getting very tense or hurting, your joints are just hurting more than usual, are you on the phone a lot? Are you near your router, for instance, your Wi-Fi router? There are so many things that could be interfering with it. So electromagnetic frequencies is invisible. So you can't see it, but it's there. It's what gives us internet. It's what is emitted from your microwave. It is emitted from your tablets and your phones and your Bluetooths and your speakers, all of that stuff that's electronic. So we have a lot in our house, and even if it's off, it's still emitting frequencies. And yeah, believe it or not, it does affect our joints. It affects our circulation. It affects our sleep habits, our joints. It affects so much in our bodies that we don't even know. So I'm here today to announce that I am officially incorporating magnet jewelry into my coaching practice. Now, this magnet jewelry is not just beautiful jewelry. No, it has a purpose. And I love things with a purpose because not only is it natural, but it also helps with blood circulation. It also helps with immune system, your immune health. It helps with blood circulation. So what it has is, I'm wearing these right here. And these, on the back of them, they have negative ions, germanium, and infrareds. Now, again, I'm not doing this because it's another MLM. No, I'm doing this because it actually does put you in a bubble as long as you are practicing other safe habits. What are those safe habits? Okay, I can explain that in another live, or if you want to, just message me privately and I can explain that all later. But what these little dots are, those infrareds, the non-negative ions, and the germanium. Germanium, specifically, is used to increase circulation of the blood to the brain, and it supports the immune system, and it gives you the antioxidants to take off all of those toxins in your body. The negative ions are believed to produce biochemicals that are reactions that increase levels of your mood. So that serotonin level that you feel when you're, happy and you just want to continue that feeling. So these will help you with that. And it also helps to alleviate depression, relieves stress, and it boosts energy. So if you kind of are fatigued during the day, these will help you to boost that energy. And the infrared is a pain reliever. Have you guys ever heard of the infrared heating pads? They're a lot more expensive than the heating pads you can find at Walmart, but they are very, very much a little bit better, because what they do is they help with the pain relief that you're feeling perhaps in your back or in your legs or on your arms, shoulders. It reduces the muscle tension. It also it's good for relaxation. It's good for weight loss, and it purifies your skin, and it also lowers the side effects of diabetes, and it boosts your immune system. So you're getting double action with your immune system, which is great right now with the whole COVID virus going on. So that is the benefit of having these. And I will explain that they do come in necklaces, but we also have a men's line as well. And they come in bracelets, earrings, because you want to protect your brain. You want to protect your heart, your soul, your wrists, everything, because we are so much on the phone or on the laptops, or there's so much energy around us that we want to make sure that it's positive and not negative. Okay? So that is why I incorporated magnet jewelry into my practice. The other thing that I incorporated is essential oils. Yes, I've incorporated essential oils because it's been a long time coming. When I first started a year ago, I was debating which company to go with, and I chose, what do you think it is? Put it in the comments. It's Doterra. Doterra, because they have the aromatherapy grade essential oils, and I have witnessed it myself. I wanted to make sure to use it before I actually preached it to everybody, to the choir, because my kids are the hardest to put to bed. They really, really are. And the minute that I rubbed frankincense on their soles of their feet and I diffused, hey, yes, Rena, hi. Thank you for commenting. I can see you now. The minute that I infused cedarwood in their room at night and put that frankincense on the soles of their feet, they knocked out within 5 minutes. Guys, it's no joke. I tried it 4 times and it worked the same exact way each and every time. I continue to do that. I give them a day off, day on kind of thing, just because essential oils are meant to be used in moderation, not as a constant medical, habitual thing. So yeah, these are the companies that I've decided to incorporate because my programs run from 3 to 6 months or 14 days, depending on which program that you choose. And a lot of people, they don't have time for that. Sorry, they just don't. And Doterra has cleanses. They have the oils to help you sleep. They have the oils to help you, not be so hungry all the time. They have, I believe they have the proteins. I gotta check. But I know that they have confidence oils. They have energy, motivation oils. Sorry, there's a fly in here. So they have all these oils, and they have rituals and that you can do on your own, and to just test that out and see how you do with those. And if that's something that actually works for you, but you're still seeing the same results, then possibly consider seeing a coach, because it could be something that you know what to do, you just don't do it, right? It's as simple as that. So I had so many things in my head right now. With that being said, and I'm drawing a mind blank. Like hardcore. And that's not in my notes. So let's take this moment to just breathe. Because that is a lot of information. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say with that. So anyway, oh yeah. And possibly it's not with your body. Maybe it's not with sleep or confidence or losing weight. Maybe it's not with, detoxifying your body. Maybe it's not about that. Maybe it's just cleansing your home. Doterra has laundry detergent. We have concentrated soap that you can use for everything and just add some water to it. mouthwash and this way, mouthwash and toothpaste. I put the lemon drops in my water, and instead of using actual lemons, which I was using, I just put 1 drop of water or 1 drop of oil in this big old 64-ounce water jug, and it's so good. It's so potent. That's all you need. And I do add ice to that, so it's amazing. You can still taste it. So it's all of that healthy, natural things that I am incorporating into my practice, because people do, they want quick fix results, and I get it. I understand that. So I want to be a facilitator for you, and I want to be able to help you and guide you. And even if we don't work together, that's okay. At least if you have questions or, something, I am here, and I want to reassure you that you can entrust in me, and I would appreciate everything, any question, any comment, anything, throughout whenever. Yeah, so that's my announcement. Yay! I also do Zumba, so if you know anybody who needs to have some Zumba in their life or in their company, and I'm doing Zumba for a lot of other small business owners in like their parking lots and their gyms and their offices and stuff. So that is what I am busy here doing, is helping everyone in the best way that I can. Yay! So I hope you all enjoyed this. I will post my links down below. Also, so yeah, feel free to browse those links. And if you walked away from this announcement with one little nugget of information, I encourage you to feel it in your heart to just act on it. If it's something that perhaps you've been praying on, and I just happened to get the courage enough to just go for it and do a live, then awesome. Reach out to me. I just love when those interactions happen, when you pray for something and then something just actually happens. It's awesome. So these products are for you and for whoever who are dealing with all of those that I was just talking about. And if for nothing, if you don't have any issues with sleep or arthritis or inflammation or anything like that, at least it's pretty. It's very pretty. And I have to say that you can switch out the magnets, and they all come with different magnets. You can see them back there. You can just switch them out to whatever you want. There are different sizes, so yeah, this one, yep. So that's what I'm here to tell you, and I hope you enjoyed it. If not, that's okay too. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you again for attending. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, guys.